One Piece is a global phenomenon. It's the biggest and best-selling manga in the world. The anime is great and catching up. Right now, it is on the precipice of greatness because right now the story is just getting started. I know, 1,000 chapters in, 1,000 episodes in, and barely now is like the true story that Oda Sensei has been wanting to tell, barely getting started. And as a result, I think it's a great time that they released a live-action trailer and they're releasing a live-action series produced by Netflix in order to, bring in more fans before they reveal what the One Piece is. This is our one chance to really get to know, or to really follow along the journey of Luffy and his pirate crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, before they reveal what the treasure is. So this live-action anime, or this live-action adaptation, is really one last reach for new fans, and I'm excited to watch it. So, the live-action One Piece trailer stars Iñaki Godoy as Luffy, the titular main character and the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, who dreams of becoming the king of the pirates and obtaining the One Piece treasure. We also have Emily Rudd over here playing Nami, the navigator. Makenyu, who is playing Zoro. Jacob Romero Gibson, who is playing Usopp. And Taz Skylar, who is playing Sanji. I'm sure you're already familiar with all of them and their roles. Today, we're going to be watching them literally come to life. Whew, I'm hyped, okay. And already off the top of the bat, I'm just like, that's me. I'm so excited to see Iñaki in action. Okay, Windmill Village, looking good.
Ever since I was a kid.
That's me, dude. Luffy, they even got the scar and everything. Because in all the other pictures, you don't really see the scar there. But look at that. His eyes are brimming with hope. The straw hat's looking nice and fit. It looks smaller than it usually does. Costumes on point.
The sea's been calling.
Oof, that fit. I like the flowery fit. He's kind of stealing my drip a little bit. Also, the sea's been calling. He sounds a little too, like he's romanticizing this a little too much for Luffy, who doesn't really seem like the romanticizing type.
So?
Beautiful.
I'm setting out to follow my dreams.
Okay, the Bronte looks good. Again, I like the overalls, too. I like what they're doing with his outfits. I hope they do the standard anime thing and show him with his usual outfit. But it's good to see a change every once in a while. I do like how the Baratie looks. I saw the behind the scenes of the live-action Netflix anime, like when they were filming. And it's huge, and it looks like they're really bringing it to life.
I'm gonna be king of the pirates!
I don't know why that didn't sit well with me. I'm gonna be king of the pirates. That doesn't sound like the energy that Luffy has. Here, he still sounds like he's romanticizing and he's narrating. Narrating doesn't really seem like a thing Luffy does. In fact, why did they start with narration? We should be listening to Gold Roger, the narrator, give the classic wealth, fame, power, Gold Roger. We should be listening to that, the usual narration. I hope they start the series with that.
All I need is a loyal crew. And I think together we'd make a pretty good team.
Okay. They brought him out from the manga. Like, that's Zoro. The hair even looks natural, too. The earrings, wow. Also, fan service.
We're heading up to the Grand Line.
A treacherous stretch of ocean.
Whoa. Okay. The CGI is not bad. Maybe it's just because I watched The Flash lately, so any CGI is going to look better. But that looks good. It literally looks like the Sea King brought to life.
With bigger islands
and
bigger pirates.
The boat looks great, too. What the fuck? Jump scare. Why are his teeth so yellow? This isn't hot baby girl buggy. This is... I don't know what this is. Nightmare fuel. What's with this angle? What's with the pores in his nose? I hate this.
Careful with that.
I don't work for you.
I'm sensing a little bit of tension amongst the crew.
Not a crew.
Again, something about Luffy's lines are tripping me out. I'm sensing a little bit of hostility amongst the crew. Because Luffy's a little more, he's very emotionally intelligent, but but he just doesn't say stuff like that. Like, he acts rather than speaks. So for me, it's kind of just like, this, maybe it's the trailer, you know, so maybe this has been going on for a really long time. They've been butting heads for like 4 episodes straight, and he's just like, hey, I'm sensing some hostility. Then I'll forgive it, but for now, I don't know. But I do like his accent. It sounds very Luffy.
It's a crew.
Not a crew.
Oh, was that Garp? Sorry, that was like... Oh, shoot, it was! I don't even know how I recognized that. I just saw a cannonball, and I think cannonballs, Garp's really the only one who just chucks them.
We haven't sailed together.
Did he throw it at Luffy? Whoa, Sanji, okay. Sorry, before we get started, is Garp just chucking these cannonballs at Luffy, or are we seeing something else? Why is the Mary already getting destroyed? We just saw it. Sanji, on the other hand, looking snazzy. I don't know how I feel about the wig. He should have just grown out the hair, and I saw he never really grew out the hair throughout production. Like, he always just kept it short. Also, the curly brows ain't curling, but I'm not mad about it. I think that's a normal and rational thing to do, especially with a live action series. It would look too weird, but even just a little curve, just give us something.
Together for very long, but I know we've got each other's backs.
The Marines fit. Oh God, Usopp. Okay, Usopp, I see you. Wait, sorry, I like the Marines fit. Here we have Luffy punching Chris Pratt, I guess. And we do see some of the rubber powers. It's very brief, which is good. I feel like we do have to keep the CGI very brief. It saves money, and also it's not too jarring for the audience. But I do like the Marine fits. This is something I would wear. That hat, I'm not feeling too much, but I'll warm up to it. Oh! Let's go! I love the barrel scene. Everyone else has their legs bent except for Sanji, who has them straight. Oh, Alvida. But he cracks me up. He's just like, Gamu Gum. I don't know. It's with the accent, you know. He can't say Gum Gum. It says Gum Gum.
All great fighters call out their finishing moves.
No, they don't.
I already like their dynamic. He's acting very Zoro-esque, but we gotta remember, part 1 Zoro, especially in the very beginning, he laughed a lot more. All great fighters call out their finishing moves. Does seem like a Luffy line, you know, like maybe that's something he picked up from Ace and Sabo. Spoilers for the people who haven't caught up to that part in the live action series. I'm kidding, jokes. But I think it is a way to get... It's a very quick and clever way to get the audience to realize, oh, they're going to be shouting things. Like, he's going to be shouting Gum Gum something or other every other move. So I think it makes sense from a writing perspective, because it is a little jarring to hear people kind of just say out their moves. People don't really do that in real life, but we should. All great fighters do. Very inspiring. Oh, dang, okay. Only 69 days to go? Nice. Okay, so the live action One Piece, that was a treat, honestly. Oda Sensei, I know you're gonna do us proud. A lot of thoughts. The cast is great. I can tell they're pouring their heart and soul into this, and I'm sure they're gonna do well. I'm sure they're gonna kill it. There are just little things that I have my doubts about, but I feel like once we actually watch it in the show, a lot of these things are gonna be cleared up, and it won't be too bad. I love the casting, though. Look, the casting's great. The interactions between the cast in real life, they seem great. I'm sure the chemistry is going to be palpable in the actual series. It's just the writing, maybe something about the lines that I've got to find out. You know, is it going to be really good? Again, only a few days to go, just like a month and a half, and then, which is good because at the end of July we'll get, you know what we're getting at the end of July. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I'm excited. And then just another month wait after that, and then we got the live action. I hope they drop it all at once. If not, I'm very upset. Let's talk about the cast real quick. Okay, Luffy, they're making his character a little too self-aware for my liking, but it's the trailer, and also we've got to learn a lot about Luffy in a very little time. So I'm trusting here that this is all done with love, with a cast, a crew that would tell the writers or tell the director that this isn't really something that my character would say. I'm hoping they would speak up because this is huge. This is career making for each and every one of these cast members. But cast and costumes nailed it out of the park. Nami looks great. She looks straight out of the manga. I don't know. Her hair looked a little off in some of the scenes. I'm hoping it's just she's just moving around a lot. But I liked her lines already. I'm hoping they just do little things that will really bring her character to life. Zoro, he's straight out of the manga. He walked out of there and he looks great. That's all I'll say. I love his looks. His fighting is excellent. I think he's really doing the character justice. Sanji, I think so as well. I mean, he has that like super cocky part 1 intro Baratie Sanji. Usopp too. We actually didn't really see too much, if any, Usopp and Sanji, which makes sense. To really only be in the later half of the show. Usopp looks good. I liked the fit. I didn't get much of his character from this trailer. Sanji also looks really good. The wig leaves a little bit to be desired, but I know they're going to kill it with the acting. And the barrel scene, it makes me think, yes, they're going to start off... the narrative journey is that they're all going to start off like a ragtag team, like a miscreants, you know? And then at the end of it all, getting out together, a cohesive team that is going to take on the world. Regardless of if it's great or not, I want more episodes. This is, because what show really just kills it from the very first season or from the very first episode? The expectations are high, but remember, this is more for the general audience as well as a love letter to One Piece because it's made by fans. I think they're going to do it justice. I am really counting on it. But again, we're going to see. Expectations are high. In Oda, I trust. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. If you're still here, actually, I have some books I want to sell to you. This is a blatant advertisement. You are being advertised to, but these are all from me. Anything you do will help support the channel, support me, so I could do this more often instead of my boring lawyer gig. So, I wrote not one, but 2 books. I've got Cryptids and Freedom, which is a story of Oliver Garden, who's a cryptid hunter. He is it's all about cryptids, conspiracies, and capitalism. It is a great read. It is inspired by One Piece because in the very beginning, he snuck on board a plane and comes out of a suitcase with clothes flying everywhere, akin to Luffy coming out of the barrel. So check it out. Big fan of it. Also, we have Silo and the Four Kingdoms, which is a story of a married couple in a mushroom world. So these 2 little nubby, tiny, cute mushrooms going out and exploring the world, fulfilling the Joy Boy prophecy. Joy Boy prophecy, because, Joy Boy, fun guy. There's something there. And I think that One Piece has also been having mushroom-related or psychedelic-related things not in the anime. I mean, I think they do with the straw hat. I know it's supposed to also represent a sun, but I think it could also represent a mushroom cap. And also, I think it represents, also in the movie One Piece Film Red, a lot of psychedelic references there. So yeah, check them out. Check out our channel. Check out everything else we have to offer. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. See what I did there?